an interstellar object whirling through our solar system is actually a nuclear-powered spacecraft sent by aliens?
What if the most advanced telescope ever built, one that can see galaxies being born, suddenly revealed something in our own backyard that shouldn't even exist?
How to respond to a visitor to our backyard, because that visitor may enter through the front door.
That's exactly what just happened. NASA's James Webb Space Telescope, a golden mirror the size of a house floating 1,000,000 miles from Earth, captured the first clear image of 3I Atlas, an object that doesn't belong to our sun at all. It's only the third confirmed interstellar visitor humanity has ever seen. The others slipped away as streaks of light, barely understood. But this time, the universe gave us something different, a face, not a blur. And what Webb revealed is both mesmerizing and unsettling. Instead of being just another comet or asteroid, 3I Atlas looks like something in between, a hybrid. Its surface gleams with icy patches that sparkle under the sun, while dark scars cut across its jagged body like wounds from an ancient battle. To scientists, those reflective spots scream of frozen chemicals slowly boiling away, while the cracks whisper of impacts and fractures gathered over a journey that could have lasted millions of years. Imagine a time capsule thrown out of a star system far away, drifting alone through the black until it finally wandered across our path. But that's not even the strangest part. Around Atlas, Webb detected a faint halo of gas and dust, an aura so subtle that no Earth-based telescope could have spotted it. That halo tells us one thing: this object is alive with activity. It's releasing compounds that have been preserved since the day it was born, compounds untouched by our sun or any planet. To astronomers, this is a dream. Raw, unprocessed material from another star system delivered right to our doorstep. Think about that for a second. The same chemistry that helped spark life on Earth may also exist light years away, hidden inside visitors like this one. Atlas might not just be a rock. It could be carrying the very seeds of biology, drifting endlessly between stars, waiting to land somewhere new. And then comes the scale. Unlike Oumuamua, which was a slender shard only a few hundred meters long, or Borisov, a small comet, Atlas is massive, several kilometers across. That's the size of a city. For it to survive ejection from its home system without breaking apart, the event that launched it must have been unimaginably violent. Perhaps a collision with a giant planet. Perhaps a near miss with a star. Whatever happened, Atlas endured, and now it's passing through our solar system, silent and uninvited. But here's the catch. Its orbit is hyperbolic. That means one thing: it will never come back. This is a one-time meeting. Once it disappears into the dark beyond Jupiter, we will never see it again. If Webb hadn't been ready, this story would have passed us by as just another faint dot on a star chart. Instead, we're staring at an intruder in full detail, a reminder that our galaxy isn't empty. It's full of wanderers, some small, some massive, all carrying secrets we're only beginning to uncover. The closer scientists looked at Webb's data, the stranger ATLAS became. Its chemistry didn't just show familiar water ice. Hidden in the spectrum were complex organic molecules, rare compounds barely ever seen in comets from our own solar system. These molecules are like puzzle pieces from a completely different kitchen, showing that the recipe for life may not be unique to us at all. Picture it. Billions of years ago, in some unknown system deep in the outskirts where it's cold and dark, Atlas formed from a mix of rock and ice. Then something massive ripped it free. A migrating planet, a passing star, maybe even a chain of collisions, and flung it into interstellar exile. For millions of years it wandered, silent, until our sun's gravity caught it for just a moment. And now, Webb has frozen that moment in a crystal-clear portrait. The surface details alone tell a story. Bright patches that look almost metallic glint under sunlight, hinting at volatile chemicals bursting free. dark grooves cut across its body like scars from endless impacts. Some scientists even suggest the object may be tumbling irregularly, not spinning neatly like an asteroid, but rolling chaotically as if carrying the trauma of its violent birth. Unlike the neat orbits of planets and comets we know, ATLAS spins like a survivor. And then there's the halo, the coma. Unlike the grand tails of famous comets like Hale-Bopp, ATLAS's halo is small, but meaningful. It means this rock isn't dead. It still carries fragile ices that survive the harshest journey imaginable. For astronomers, that's priceless. Because studying those ices means we're studying the untouched leftovers of another solar system's creation. It's like finding a frozen fossil that's never been touched by sunlight until now. But here's where things turn even more unsettling. Atlas is enormous, several kilometers wide, with mass enough to punch a hole in Earth's biosphere if it ever struck. Don't panic, it won't. Its path is clear, it's just passing through. But that's exactly what makes it haunting. If a traveler this big can reach us intact, how many more wander through the galaxy unseen? How many have passed Earth when we weren't watching? For everyone we catch, there could be thousands more slipping quietly by. That thought shifts astronomy into something closer to philosophy. We've always pictured our solar system as an isolated bubble with clear borders. But Atlas shows that borders don't exist. Systems leak. Planets shed pieces. Stars sling rocks across the void. Our neighborhood isn't sealed. It's connected to everything else by a cosmic highway of debris. Atlas is just the rare visitor we actually saw. Webb's data also sharpened its orbit. The numbers are unarguable, hyperbolic, not elliptical. That means it isn't bound to our sun. It came from beyond, and once it leaves, it will never return. There's something deeply human in that realization. A fleeting encounter with a stranger who vanishes forever after one glance. Scientists know it's just physics, but for the rest of us, it feels personal, almost poetic. And think of the timing. Just a few years ago, when Oumuamua appeared, we barely had the instruments to study it. People argued whether it was a comet, an asteroid, or even artificial. By the time the debate started, it was already gone. Borisov came next, but again, our tools weren't ready. Webb changed the game. Now when Atlas drifted in, humanity had an eye sharp enough to see it properly. No more streaks, no more blurs. We caught it in the act. That in itself feels like luck or fate. Because every interstellar visitor is a messenger, not just from another star, but from another history. Their surfaces carry chemical signatures of the place they were born, the radiation they absorbed, the collisions they survived, the dust they gathered. Each one is a record of a world we'll never see directly. Through ATLAS, we glimpse not just a rock, but the hidden biography of a foreign system. Here's where the implications get larger than astronomy. Planetary science has to adjust. If massive objects like Atlas can survive ejection and cross interstellar space, then our own early solar system likely launched similar wanderers. That means Earth itself might have once sent debris outward, fragments carrying our own organics into the galaxy. Astrobiology takes it further. If Atlas holds the ingredients for life, then panspermia, the idea that biology seeds itself across the galaxy, becomes more than speculation. It becomes mechanism. And if that's true, then life isn't a miracle chained to Earth. It's a galactic habit. Planets form, chemicals combine, pieces scatter, and the recipe repeats wherever it can. Atlas is evidence that the ingredients are everywhere, waiting for oceans, atmospheres, and time. But Webb's portrait of ATLAS also reveals something humbling. For all its detail, it's still just a glimpse, a frozen image of a visitor mid-journey. Scientists are already rushing to analyze its thermal properties, its chaotic rotation, its spectral quirks. But they know the clock is ticking. In months, maybe a year, it will fade into darkness, gone forever. Unlike comets that circle back, ATLAS won't. Every scrap of data must be captured now. Miss it, and the chance is lost. That urgency is driving new conversations. Should we intercept the next interstellar visitor with a probe? Could we design a mission that launches quickly enough to meet one on approach? It sounds ambitious, but so did landing on the moon once. Atlas makes those dreams practical. If wanderers will keep passing by, and they will, then each one is a gift, a free sample from another star. Ignoring them would be like turning away from history as it walks by your front door. And here's a final thought. For thousands of years, humans have looked at the night sky and wondered what lies beyond. With Atlas, we aren't just looking anymore. We're touching in a way. Light from a body born around another star has traveled across space, struck Webb's golden mirrors, and been captured in detail we can see with our own eyes. That connection makes the galaxy feel less distant. It's no longer theory. It's here, right now, in front of us. In the end, ATLAS isn't just another discovery. It's a reminder that the universe isn't empty, that our solar system is not alone, that strangers from other stars do cross our path, carrying stories etched in ice and rock. We only get one chance to listen before they're gone. And Webb, with all its brilliance, has finally allowed us to hear. Because sometimes, the most important visitors are the ones who never meant to stop.